Woo! Ladies and gents, the big day is here. Are we ready? Or no? God, it's 5:30 in the morning here. Okay. First of all. Wait. Guys, it's so early in the morning. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hello. How are you doing, buddy? Hello. Welcome. The big day is here, fellas. The summit. The RGG summit. We're here. Okay, where do I start? Oh boy. So, as you can tell by the title, we're doing a little something extra today, which is we're inviting. God, I sorry, I'm kind of stumbling over my words here. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats, for everything. Thank you. Okay. What was I gonna say? We invited a bunch of content creators, so we're gonna introduce every one of them soon when we get on the call. But we're gonna do a Discord call, and we're gonna watch the thing together. Now, me and Froob are gonna be streaming the thing, but Gokudoni and Kamurochobros will not be streaming anything. So you can simultaneously open my page and also Froob's if you really want to see like the different face cams. Thank you for the super chats and everything. Thank you, guys. I'm actually thinking of disabling the alerts just so, you know, we can focus on what's going on. It might get a little distracting. What do you personally hope to see, Leon? God, we're gonna talk a lot about that actually soon. We're supposed to hop on the call in like a minute. But we'll see how things go. Maybe I should have actually started this earlier, just so that we have more time to like troubleshoot and everything. But yeah, okay, listen, chat, I'm just gonna say this now, okay? Just so that I help you a little bit cope with the pain or whatever. I'm just gonna say, don't expect anything that's not Gaiden or Yakuza 8, because that's honestly what I'm expecting. If there's anything more, that's an extra. That's good. I'll take it. But I don't think we're gonna get more than that, realistically speaking. But you know, like, if they surprise us, I'll take it. Yo, thank you, Zane, for the dragon tier. Thank you. Man, I see so many people talking about Kiwami 3. Guys, stop it. I'm gonna say something very controversial. Yakuza 3 is a good game. I mean, I feel like I'm in the minority, where if they do a Kiwami 3, sure, I'll take it. If they don't do a Kiwami 3, they do Judgment 3, I'll take it. If they do Dead Souls 2, I'll take it. If they port Dead Souls 1 on Steam, I'll take it. If they do Lost Paradise, I'll take it. If they do Lost Paradise 2, I'll take it. If they collab with another anime, I'll take it. I don't know, like, I'm sure whatever they give us is gonna be fun. So, whatever. When's the summit? It's in 19 minutes. Okay, so... just waiting for the guys. I'm just gonna say this right now. If expect things to go to incomprehensible excitement levels. So prepare your ears. Hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Yo, welcome Craig, welcome. Oh my, guys, stop it! Isaac, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Sheesh, thank you. Congratulations to all of the lottery winners, if you will. What about this wallpaper, bro? A lot of people ask me about this wallpaper. It's custom commissioned for the channel. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, buddy. Are you gonna watch the summit? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, fellas. Oh, holy. Dreamcast, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Sheesh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, just to let everybody know, I will disable the alerts once we start the thing. Just so, you know, you don't gift something, you gift something and then you're disappointed that it didn't show up. Thank you. Sheesh, as they say. Hold on, let me... Oh, I think Froob is taking a break. He'll probably be back soon. Okay, we're just waiting on 2 people now. Wait, did somebody gift? Guys, sheesh, thank you for the generosity. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay.
I just want Gaiden to have a gear, UV achieve and fight.
So yeah, I told you guys already, but try to keep your expectations on the down low, or on the you know, just so that if they do announce something, it'll be exciting. I honestly doubt, if like the summits become a regular thing, like every year, I doubt the first one is going to be topped anytime soon. Like, with the first summit, they announced what? technically Ishin, but not really, because a day before that it was on the PlayStation Showcase. And then, my brain is not working. What did they announce again? It was like 5 things, right? So Ishin, did they announced Gaiden there as well, right? Ishin, Gaiden, 8, and the Judgment ports. Judgment Lost Judgment on PC. 5 different things. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna top that anytime soon. That's just, you know, don't forget that. Okay, fellas, let's give this a try. Okay, let me stop the music real quick. Hello?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Welcome.
I'm good, Leon. How you doing, man?
Good, good. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamurochobros. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm King Narakami 45. I run a channel on YouTube called Kamurochobros with my buddy David Cassidy RPGs. I've been a Yakuza fan since 2017, so don't hate on me in the comments or anything for that. But
if someone does that, I'll personally ban them. How about that? You hear that, chat?
It's all good. I love the series, and I'm really excited for this, man. And I appreciate you inviting me on. I'm very excited.
Oh yeah, no problem. Some of you guys might know this already, but Kamurochobros invited me over for a video they've released recently, which was about some kind of retrospective video on the Yakuza games. So if you haven't checked that out already, might be interesting, an interesting watch for you to just put on the background and, you know, listen to it.
Yeah, I appreciate that plug.
No problem. Hello, Froob, buddy. How you
I
doing?
went into just chatting on Twitch. Worst mistake of my life. Never doing it again.
Hell yeah. How you doing, Froob? Introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, I'm doing good. I'm Froob. I do speedruns of all the Yakuza games. I started playing the series back on the PS2. I still have my copies of OG 1 and 2. Yes, the rumors are true. Yes, I started speedrunning with Yakuza Dead Souls. Don't ask. There are reasons, but they're long and deep.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's man, I'm still trying to take in everything that's happening today between the summit and between having all of you guys here. Just amazing overall. We're waiting for Gokudoni now.
It's nice to meet you as well, Froob. Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
I know you were saying in the chat earlier that I'd never played Dead Souls or anything. Hopefully, we might, maybe, I don't know if we won't talk expectations yet, but maybe a remaster soon? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, so there's a great little clip out there. This was the night that the PlayStation State of Play happened, the one where LED Edition was revealed. I think at that point, most of us knew not to expect anything RGG outside of maybe their own events. And
Yeah.
I literally that night got world record in OG Ishin, and it's on the VOD. It's fully there. I will not hide from this. 5 minutes before the Sony State of Play started, I said literally the words, "Ishin does not need a Kiwami." Because I still believe that in some senses, because Kiwami's PS4 version is actually really good. I'm kind of glad that IGG went the extra mile with the Western version for LED Edition, but it didn't need a Kiwami. And yeah, 5 minutes later, I decided not to stream that conference that night because I was really tired and right.
People in the chat are talking about other creators like Snowiest. I actually invited him, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. So Snowiest, Judgment Kazzy, invited those two. But alas, you know, we all have things going on. And to be fair, the timing for this summit for us, in the, I think people from Europe and where I am from as well, it's very difficult. It's 6 in the morning here, not even yet. But
4 in the morning. Oh, it's just gone live. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
It did.
Oh, yes. We're here, boys.
Oh no, Gokudoni's late.
We still got 10 minutes to go. I think we're good. It is about 11 o'clock p.m. here, and I have work early tomorrow morning. So, but it's okay because I'm here, and gosh, I'm just so ready. We're manifesting a Dead Souls remaster, guys. Manifesting.
Yes, yes. Pray. Chat, pray with us, please.
Hello?
Hello, sorry. No one said hello back.
Hello, my bad. My bad.
We were just sitting there. I was muted because I was having a drink and just like.
I mean,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna blame my Slavic internet, so that's alright.
Fellas.
Apologies for the delay.
Gokudoni's here. Say hello to Gokudoni. Introduce yourself.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm the guy who has consistent connection issues.
It's a pleasure to have you nonetheless. Welcome, welcome.
I'm gonna be honest, Goku. Donnie, you mind if I just call you Goku?
Whatever makes you happy. I'm fine with
I
everything.
couldn't even hear you at first, man.
I
Shit, my bad.
actually already kind of call him Goku just for short.
Are you a DBZ fan at all?
Ironically not, but that seems to be
Wow.
the first connection. Like, I watched DBZ when I was younger, but not to the point where I would name my channel after it.
So, what made you decide to name your channel Gokudoni?
So, there was a brief period between, I'd say, the PS2 era and today, where I had to step away from gaming due to financial issues, etc. And once I finally got back into gaming, it was two franchises in particular that got me to deep dive, those being Yakuza and DMC. So I wanted both of those series to be somehow represented in the channel name. So I chose Gokudo for the Yakuza part and Oni, which translates to Devil or Demon, for DMC. And that's the really, really short version.
That's badass.
Okay,
Good
well
choices,
that
good choices.
gives us something in common then. Devil
Oh,
and something. I don't know.
hell yeah.
Sorry, that was a kind of cringe.
Badass moment. I appreciate it, good sir.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So, when are we gonna talk about the game that really needs to be localized? Yakuza Online. I'm
I
actually.
sometimes forget that that's a thing.
I am curious. If it was a thing in the West, would you guys actually play that?
Oh yeah.
I would, yes, but
I
I
would
also
try
play
it.
gacha games, so I'm degen.
I see. Yeah, I mean, as you guys probably have heard by now, it's a gold mine of very interesting and weird lore, including swimsuit Mine and swimsuit Kanda.
Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Appreciate that one. I think we've all heard probably about the fake game leak mod from a couple of years ago, the Ryuji Jungi Han storyline, which
Oh yes.
I'm not gonna lie,
yeah.
like the RGG have done weirder things. I wouldn't mind a game with those two.
Yeah, same. Are we expecting anything in particular today? Yes or no?
More Ichibans.
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
Of
Please.
course.
Manifesting more Ichiban ass on the stream.
I think you just worded the wish of everyone in the chat just now.
I saw that when it was first unveiled, your chat got really thirsty over it.
I mean, yeah. Yakuza fans. There you go.
That's true. The least horny Yakuza fans.
Mm-hmm.
I just expect gameplay maybe from Gaiden and are we calling it RGG8 or are we calling it Infinite Wealth? I don't even know.
Oh
at
my
this point.
god, dude, the topic
I've-
of Yakuza 8. Can we talk about that while we wait?
I've had this all day. It's made me very mad.
Yeah, I was actually on Froob's stream earlier, and there was just a pinned message that said, yes, Infinite Wealth is Yakuza 8. Stop asking.
I get it like literally 10 times a stream, which I'm a little mad about, but also a little understanding, because if there's this many people that are confused, something's gone wrong in the marketing. And I don't think it's Infinite Wealth's fault, because I actually think Infinite Wealth is very clever, and it's a very clever way of getting the 8 in the title with the infinity symbol.
Yeah.
But I think it's LAD's fault, and not just because it changed name. I think it's because it dropped the number.
Yeah.
Because at the
that-
minute they're now not able to just go back.
Yeah, I think if they just called it like a Dragon 8 Infinite Wealth, would have been fine, but the 8 is just not there as far as I know.
Yeah.
I thought that this stuff would happen whenever they not to say that changing it from Yakuza to Like a Dragon, rebranding it to be more like, you know, the Japanese name and everything. I kind of saw something like this happening where people would be confused about, you know, if is Like a Dragon spelled, well, I've already played Yakuza Like a Dragon, so what is this? Is it just a spin-off of that one game or something like that? There's been just so much confusion. I mean, and we all get it. We all keep up to date and everything, but for the average consumer, I could see it being really confusing to them.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I think the thing that's really annoying, and I really hope doesn't happen, I'm worried it's going to cost sales. I'm very worried.
Me too.
I think in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things, it probably doesn't matter too much because, say for example, the dedicated fan base that already, you know, they love the franchise, they played all the games and, you know, all that good stuff. They're probably going to play that game anyway. It's just, I guess, like you guys said, when it comes to new people getting into the franchise, they might buy the game, they might not know that it's actually the 8th game of the franchise.
It wasn't hard to include an 8 in the title. I'm sorry, it's not hard. Just slap an 8 on there.
I do agree, yeah. Should have just put the 8 there.
Honestly, I just think that it was more of a marketing move than anything. Like, it sounds weird, but speaking from personal experience, because I do study economics, I feel that if you go into your local store and you just see a game that's called Like a Dragon subtitle, you may think that it's a new entry, so it's like, oh, this might as well be a good starting point. But it resulted in more confusion than anything, especially with Yakuza Like a Dragon. To this day, I refuse to call that game by that name. I hate it.
So what do you call it, Yakuza 7 then?
Yeah, been that way since day one. When I actually saw the, I don't know if it was the promo art or just the default model for Sonki, I was like, yes, this is gonna be perfect. And from that day, it was just Yakuza 7 for me.
Yeah, I mean, even with Yakuza 8, it's not that I have a strong disdain for the titles or anything. Maybe they could have been better by just, you know, calling them a certain name, but to me, I'm always just gonna call them Yakuza 7 and Yakuza 8 because, well, 1, it's convenient, and 2, force of habit at this point.
My chat hates me because I keep going back and forth between the two.
Dude, after so many years, it's hard to keep straight.
Yeah.
And yeah, what's been like 15 years?
Yeah, about.
Jeez.
I love how they released some statement on their Twitter account today, like trying to like justify the name change, and it just confused people even more. Basically,
oh yeah, it was like a whole essay too.
It's also with the reveal tweet saying, "Yes, this is the 8th mainline game. We know. Please, this is the next one. Here we go."
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
All of a sudden, the tired 4 AM energy is gone.
Hell yeah. And expect for that to stay until like 3 hours after the stream is done.
Do we know how long this is gonna be? Because, like, obviously last year's summit was pretty long.
Yeah, I was wondering myself, actually. I have no idea. I think it was about 2 hours last time.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours or like an hour and a half. It was, like, genuinely long.
Yeah.
And I was going to say that's because we had a lot to look at, but actually they didn't spend any time at all on, like, on 8 or Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
They were just really teasers with, like, small talk about it.
Yeah. Assuming they don't show anything new here, this could very well be shorter than the last one.
I have my tinfoil hat theory, with last year's summit being called RGG Summit 2022, and this year's being called RGG Summit Summer 2023. I think we get another one in December that's LAD 8, and I think that's where we'll get new announcements.
That does make sense,
I would like
actually.
something new.
Yeah?
I would like something new very much, but
yeah.
I'm very excited for... Oh.
Here we go.
Akiyama, they haven't forgotten about him.
They'll surely show Shinoda soon, right?
Please.
Akiyama, my boy.
Okay, this is a Marvel opening.
Yeah. Where's your
We've got,
Kiyama?
and we've got RGBs. Let's go.
Yes. Yokoyama, where are you at? Come on.
Someone said Yakuza Cinematic Universe.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. Isn't there supposed to be a live action movie at some point?
Yes, there is.
I wonder if that was a track from Gaiden.
Thank you very much to come into this event, RGG Summit Summer 2023 today. And thank you very much for watching the stream too. So she's gonna be the host today. Atsuka Uchida.
さて昨年9月に開催された RGG サミット2022に続き本日は RGG サミットサマー2023と題しまして龍が如くスタジオから今後発売されるタイトルについての最新情報を日本、北米、ヨーロッパそしてアジア各地域の皆さんに向けてお知らせしてまいります。どうぞご期待ください。それではまずはじめに
Yeah, the mixing could be a little better.
Alright, first of all, we'd like to introduce representative and producer of RGG Studio.
The audio mixing is a bit off. They need the dub, the live translation to be a bit higher.
Yeah, I can barely understand what's happening. It's just like a mix of just two audio tracks the same exact volume.
Give it up to the man.
Alright, so he is the Masayoshi Yokoyama-san.
こんにちは。
Hello.
株式会社セガ龍が如くスタジオ代
I
表
am
の横山でござい
RGG
ます。
Studio
本日は
executive
RGG サミ
producer
ット
from
ご来
Sega,
場ご視聴いただきまし
Yokoyama.
て
Thank
誠
you
にありがとう
very
ござ
much
い
for
ます。
watching our
今日は
RGG
ですね
Summit
龍
Summer
が如くセブン
2023.
ガイデン名を消した男
Today
と
we
龍
will
が
be
如く
talking
8の
about
最新情報について
Yakuza Like a
キャストの
Dragon
方
7,
々
Like a
交えて
Dragon Gaiden,
伝えて
A
いけた
Man
らと
Who
思って
Erased
おり
the
ますの
Name,
で、
and
大体
also Like a
45
Dragon
分
Infinite
少しか
Wealth.
かるかもしれませんが、それぐらいのお時間になる
And
と
we'll
思いま
probably
す
be
が、お
taking
付き合い
around
のほどよろし
45
くお願いい
minutes,
た
and we'll
し
be
ます。
going ahead and giving you
よろしくお
guys
願い
more
します。
information.
45.
横
Cool.
山さん、昨年に引き続き
Fine
2
with
回目
me.
の RGG サミットとなりましたが、
Same.
本日は発表する内容が盛りだくさんだ
And
と
we've
聞い
heard
ており
that
ま
there's
す。
a lot
I
of
think it's safe to say
まあ
no
そうですね
big
去年
reveal,
の
probably.
5月
Yeah.
So
14日だった
last
んです
year,
ね
September, we
Probably more
had
merchandise
our
Could
already.
sneak a CG
RGG
trailer in
Summit.
like last year, but I think you're right.
ことをやらせていただい
Kinda
て
like our first
まあその時
show.
は去年は
And
龍が如く
first,
維新
last
極み
year,
が
I think
まあ
we
ゲーム内容のメイン
did
だったん
Like a
ですけれど
Dragon
も
Ishin,
タイトルとしての
Kiwami?
存在という形で龍が如くセブンガイデ
and
ン
also we
名を消した男と
announced
龍が
just the
如く
title,
発
Like
表
a
させていただ
Dragon,
きましたが
Yakuza Like a Dragon's
まあそこから9ヶ
Gaiden,
月間ですか
and also
黙りに
Yakuza
黙っ
8,
て
and now
や
we're
って
calling
ま
it
いり
Like a
ました
Dragon
が
Infinite Wealth.
はい今日
However,
は
now finally we can
出せる範囲で
reveal
皆
more
様に
information
お
that
伝えできれば
not
と
all of it, but the ones that we can
横
reveal
山さん
today
のお
will
話
be
もあ
like
り
to
ました
talk
が
about the game.
全くこれまで情報が出
So as
て
you
いな
said,
かったんですが、
since the
ここ
last
に来て
announcement,
突
there
然
was
の
not
2
much
作品の
info
映
came
像
out.
公開ということで、
And
ファン
we're
の
gonna be
皆さん
seeing a
もと
lot
ても
more
驚
today.
いていらっしゃるん
Oh
で
God.
はないでしょうか。
まあ驚いてもらう
Yeah,
よう
probably
に
the fans
仕組んで
are
やってるんですけど
surprised, but we
作ってなかったわけ
actually
じゃないん
plan
です
to
ね
make you guys
開
surprised.
発はね
So
順調に
yes,
進んで
the
るんですけど
developments is actually going
まあ今日ちょ
smoothly.
っとご視聴いただいている
But
方はわ
first,
からないと思うんで
I
すけど会
think
場
for
ちょっ
the
と
people
広いん
who
で
has
はい
who's watching this
珍しく
doesn't
ユースタのメンバ
know
ー
exactly,
若いのを
but
中心に
the stage
100
is
人ぐらい
pretty
呼ん
big.
でますけ
Yeah,
ど
the
And
venue
we
is
actually
very
have a
big.
lot of
ク
people
リエイター
are
は多分
here.
自分たちが作ったものを
and
早く出したくてしょうがない
Probably
ん
the
で
creator, the
みんなワ
devs
クワクして
really
ると
want
思い
to
ます
just release and show you
その
guys
ワクワ
what
クを少しで
exactly
も
what we have in
画面の向
the
こうの方
oven.
に伝わればいいなと
So hopefully this excitement could be passed
さあ
on
そ
to
し
the
て今日
people
は
who's
まずどちら
watching
の
too.
タイトルからご紹介いただけ
So
るんで
which
しょうか。
title are you
先に
going
出
to
る方から
introduce
So
いきたい
first,
と思
we're
います
gonna
の
be
で
announcing
龍
the,
が如く
or
セブン
giving
ガ
you
イデンの
more
方
information
から
about the one that's gonna be
お伝えできればと
releasing
思います
first.
では
Yakuza
まず
Like a Dragon,
先日公開され
Gaiden,
たト
A
レー
Man
ラ
Who
ーの方を
Erased
ご覧くだ
the
さい
name. Here's the trailer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
Physical release?
Is this the same trailer? Looks like the same.
Maybe
trailer.
it's the same but extended at some
それで
point.
今回の指令はあなた好みの単純
We
な
need
力
to
仕
we
事
need you
で
to
す
go and get a haircut. Draw you.
ある人物を警護していただきます頼みましたよ
I need more silver hair Fox Kidu in LAD8.
Do you think they'll ever show us him getting the actual haircut he does in 8?
I think we'll get the before and after. So I think we'll see like this Kiryu into that.
トラブル発生
Yeah.
車はまだか
到着まで3分何があった
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃ。
I love how there was a big crowd reaction when this was shown.
Yeah.
全部お前らの選んだ結果。
Also,
gave me life.
that's every single like fight here has like 15 plus enemies.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yeah, it really does. Man, this game looks insane.
Yeah. So excited.
Physical release, please.
Please. I love this place.
That's the question I got for you, buddy. What's your name?
Apparently he's that Korean celebrity, or at least that was the theory online.
Oh, really? Interesting.
I need a giant poster of that artwork on my wall.
Oh yeah.
Would be nice, yeah.
Wait, did they just take a chair away? You have 5 chairs.
Thank you very much.
かなり気になる点も
There are a
多
lot
い
of
ところ
things
で
that
は
I
あり
want to
ます
ask
が、
about.
まずですね、主人公の桐生一馬のこうビジュアルが
The main
ちょっとい
character
つもと違
Kiryu
うのではない
Kazuma
か
looks
と
a
いうと
little
ころが
different.
気になり
His
まして、
outfit
ちょっと渋めのファッションに
looks like he's
なっています
wearing
よ
their
ね。
classy kind of dandy suit.
Yeah, exactly. So, like a Dragon Gaiden, a man who erased his name. So Kiryu Kazuma is a man who actually lost his name. What that means is in Yakuza 6, for people who played Yakuza series up till 6, if you know, at the end of Yakuza 6, Kiryu Kazuma is supposed to not be living. He's supposed to be dead. So that's why he doesn't have a name. To protect his loved ones. That's why he can't show his name. So that's why. So, like a man who previously was known as Kiryu Kazuma. So it's the story about him. So that's why he's not wearing the classic red shirt, gray suits, but a different outfit. So Kiryu is actually an agent from a secret organization. So if you look at it, he's not like wearing some like flamboyant, like the crazy,
これ変装
but
した
he's
状態
wearing more like a dark
誰もわかんないです
suit. He's trying to, act like he can't expose himself. So that's why no one can tell because he's wearing a sunglass and black suit. No one can tell that he's Kiryu Kazuma. So that's why he would be wearing a suit
と
like
あ
that.
る組織とかとある事件っていうのも
Does
こ
the
う一体どんなエピソードになるかというのは
organization
楽しみなんですけれども、
she's
これ
very
ゲ
excited
ーム
about
プレイの
them.
方でもこれまでの龍が如く
But
シリー
also
ズ
in the
のアクションと
gameplay in
は
the video,
異なる
it
ものがた
looks
くさん入
like
っているという
there
こと
was
な
a
んですよね。
different game fighting style
Yeah,
from
that's
the
right.
previous seasons.
That's right. That's right. So usually Kiryu Kazuma has that street fighting, Yakuza style fighting, punch, kick,
そうですね、ち
throw
ょっと見た
stuff.
ことのないような
But
能
there
力な
was a
のか
little
飛び
more
道具な
different
のか
thing that showed. But it's not like a skill that he has, but he actually has some kind of spy action elements in this game too. So today, I would like to showcase a cool battle scene. Actually, this video was recorded yesterday.
So this is the newest info, huh?
Exactly, exactly.
Oh,
So
hell
let's
yeah.
Go ahead and show the two styles of the battle actions. So first, one video. Let's go.
That's definitely Yakuza style. That's Kiryu in a nutshell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. New moves in the Yakuza style.
Triple finisher? The iconic kick?
Yo. No heat
Yeah,
actions.
that's definitely classic Kiryu.
So はい、こちら今ご覧いただいたのが
Okay.
オーユースタイル
So
という
this
ものなんです。
video
So
showed the Oryu
詳
style,
しくお願いします
the Yakuza style.
So
Battle
Yakuza
action.
style usually, so Oryu is the actual tattoo that's shown in Kiryu's back. So that's why we call it Oryu style, aka the Yakuza style. So what I'm saying about this is like the street fighting style. You know, it's most of it is like physical contact action is the main style of this fighting style. So if you have played a lot of the Yakuza series, it's the classic the fighting style of Kiryu. But there's one more different battle action. Let's go ahead and show that video right now.
Oh, the agent style?
Spider-Man Kiryu.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Everybody on tour has been memeing about this. There's the whip. I love this, being able to grab weapons.
Clean.
Repel?
Yo?
He turned into 6-Amon.
Oh, shit.
Ragdoll time.
He turned into 6-Amon.
Drones. My guy's an Amon now. Okay.
What?
Oh.
Oh, bro! Ain't no way!
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, so
That
the
looks
cigarette got an
really
upgrade.
different from the other style.
Okay, that big explosive attack, gonna be using that in the speedrun. Taking that note right now.
Yeah.
So if you've seen Spy movies,
Okay.
there's a lot of the gadgets that they use. So he will be using these.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. That fighting style's gonna be a ton of fun.
My guy really just evolved to an Amon. Like, not even sugarcoating
actually.
it.
He's never killed anyone, guys.
Wire action already.
It was the cigarettes, it
Sheesh.
wasn't him.
Now that you saw,
Correct.
there's drones too. So you can
RGG literally out here warning us about smoking killing people.
confuse the enemies, and then you can so
Oh, RGG.
So it's more for fighting against multiple enemies, and you'll be able to use it efficiently against that depending on the situations. So kind of added this battle action to match the style story of this game. So Yakuza series was always about Kiryu Kazuma being the solo main character. So I wanted to kind of showcase another new style of the battle action in this game and have player enjoy.
Oh, these wired action looks like the spider webs. It looks very interesting with all the new gadgets too.
So the one thing that we actually have focused and important in mind in the Yakuza series is because we're fighting, it takes place in a city, so we're fighting in the city. So you want to use like anything that's around in the city, like bicycles, signs, and be able to uniquely use those in different situations. And that's why that in recent series, like all the other series, you were able to do that. But now you can use the wire and bring those signs or objects. So hopefully the battles like strategy has improved / changed, updated with this agent style as well. So hopefully you will enjoy this style as well.
Thank you very much for explaining a lot about the battle actions. And I think fans are very curious about where it takes place, the story.
Yeah. So if you've seen, some people have realized probably, but yes, it is taking place in the city. So this story, so it takes place after 3 years after the Yakuza 6. And also, there are like stages that showed up around there too, the previous games, and also Yokohama as well. But the main location would be the Sotenbori. Probably, if you think about why. So the story is about the Japan's ultimate like Yakuza organization takes place in the story too. So that's why we wanted to have this Sotenbori.
I think a lot of fans are very familiar with Sotenbori.
それに加えてですね、先ほどの映像のラス
And
ト
also
に
in
で
the
すね、
video that was
龍が
shown
如く
earlier,
2の時に見たような
I feel like
こう
I've
ちょっとね
seen
黄
it
金に輝い
in
ているお城
Yakuza
が
2.
見えています
There
け
was
れど
this
も、
So it is the
golden
same castle?
Shut up.
Yeah, sorry for
I
talking
had a
about all the
feeling, I
previous
swear.
series, but probably some people who there are some people who haven't played yet. Apologies.
ご認識いただければと思うんですけれど
However,
なんかね金色に輝いて
so
る
like the golden
大阪城的なもの
castle,
が
like an Osaka castle kind of style
これは
thing.
大阪城
Is
で
this
は、
まあよ
Osaka
く似た
Castle?
何かなんです
Well,
よね
something that's really similar to
な
that.
るほど、
はいだと思いますけれどねはい
あとこの城の周りの雰囲気がちょっとカジノっぽ
And
か
it
った
also
り、
seems
ホテル街っ
like
ぽかったりっていう風にかなり
The
派手に
area around the castle looks like casino and all those like
こう
fancy
いう
buildings.
舞台
Would you tell
も
us a little bit about that?
We wanted to showcase that we have stages like
なんで
this
しょうね
as
いわ
well.
ゆるちょっとした
So
小さな町みたいな空間になっ
I
てます
wanted
ので
it's like a
まあここに
minute
どんな
like
遊びが入っているのか
it's
って
an
いう
area
こと
that
こ
kind
の
of looks
画
like
像をよ
a
く見ると
miniature
分かりま
city.
すね
Like if you look at the picture, you can
書い
kind
て
of
は
tell
い
a
ますね文
lot
字
of
で
huh.
はい
闘技場って字も見
So,
えます
you can see
もうもはや
Colosseum
してないに近い
is,
ですまあいろんな
too. So well, anyway, there's a lot of interesting sites
さらに
here.
ですね、最後に天守閣に座っていた
And
キャラ
also,
クターも
I
登
wanna
場していまし
know
たけれ
あ
ども、
トレーラー
a
の方
little
ですね
bit about the
お前
character
の
who
名は
was sitting on the top of the tower.
Oh,
あれ
yeah,
は新
it was
キャラ
in the
クター
trailers
だったりする
too.
んですよね
But-
で超重要人物だ
So
ったりも
that
するんで
guy
す
in
け
the
れ
blue
ど
suit is a
まあ
really,
この辺
really
で
important character in this game. But
こっちもなんかざわざわしてま
it
す
seems
ね
like a lot of people
声
are
が聞こえてき
皆
まし
さ
た
ん
ね。
が早く出たいのかなと
talking.
思いますの
It
で
seems like they
まあ
really want to show up,
新しい
come on
Is there a
stage
guest?
right
方
now.
にご
So,
飛んだいただいてキャラ
so
クターに
let's
ついて
go
お話しで
ahead
きれ
and
ば
have
と思い
our
ます
guests over and talk
さ
about
あ
the
それでは
characters.
今作に登場されるキャストの方々をお呼びいたし
So
ます。
please welcome all the
まず
guests.
お一人目は桐生
First
一馬役
will
を演じ
be
られます黒田孝也さんです。
Takaya
黒田さん
Kuroda,
どうぞ
who is
ステージに
playing
お
the
越しく
role
ださ
of
い。
Kiryu Kazuma. Please welcome him onto the stage.
The legend.
It's always so fly every time.
Always stylish.
Has to be.
I love his style. Like, it looks
さあ
like
続きまして
He looks cool.
8代目
That
近江連合
motherfucking
畜産渡瀬組若頭補佐の
Here, let me
志
see.
納構成役を演じられます
Next
本宮
up,
康和
we'll
さんで
have
す
the
本宮
lieutenant
さ
of
ん
the
ステ
Watase
ージにお越
family
しく
and
ださ
Omi
い
Alliance subsidiary.
What?
Shishido
Okay.
Kosei.
What to say, Lieutenant?
Yeah, what is he,
We have
Lieutenant?
Motomiya Yasukaze-san who will be voicing that character.
続きまして
Okay, well,
8代目
chances we see
近江連合
Watase are real now.
畜産渡瀬組若
Yes,
頭
please.
鶴野祐樹役を演じられます山口義
will
行さ
be
んです
Yoshiyuki Yamaguchi, who's playing the role of Yuki Tsuruno Yuki, a captain of Watase family, an Omi
Another one?
Alliance subsidiary.
We're dealing with what to say crap. Hell yes.
最後に
And last
蒼
but
天
not
堀の
least,
何でもや赤目役を演じられますファ
Person
ー
who will
ス
be
トサマーウ
voicing
イカさんで
Akame,
す
who
ウイカ
will
さん
be the
どうぞステージにお
Sotenbori's
越しく
Jack
だ
of
さ
all
い
trade, First Summer Uika.
Interesting.
Nice dress.
Yeah?
Alright, so all the
豪
guests
華な新
are
キャストの皆
on
さ
the
んにお
stage.
揃いいただきました改めて
Thank you
盛
very
大な
much
拍手を
for
お送
coming
り
to
く
the
ださい
Great a round of applause for all the guests.
さあそれでは皆様椅子におかけくだ
Please
さい
take a seat.
さてここからはゲストの皆さんにお話を伺ってまいり
So
たいと
now we'd
思
like
い
to
ます
ask some
ま
questions
ず
to
黒
our
田さんに
guests.
お伺いしたいんですけれど
First,
も
to
昨年の
Kuroda さん
発表に続き6月9日にトレーラー公開となりましたけれどもファンの皆様からは
So
ど
what
んな
was
反
fans'
響があったんでしょう
reaction
か
after the trailer that was shown on June 9th?
ね、6が6で一旦
So, like, you know,
終わった感じになっていたので
Yakuza, like the story
とに
ended,
かく
my
周りの方
character
たちは
story
喜んで
ended
く
at
ださいま
Yakuza
したね。
6. So, but then all of our fans
これですよね、
were
ガイデンに
really
ついてですね。
like
はい。
rejoiced
であ
when
と
the trailer
え
popped up.
桐生が出てくるということは
Now that
どういうゲーム
Kiryu's
システムなのっていう
A
のを
lot
結
of
構聞か
people
れたりしま
had
した
a question saying, what kind of game
そ
system
の
would
龍
it
が如
be
く
now
6
that
以
Kiryu's
降およそ
back?
7年ぶりに
はい
桐生の新たな物語が
So it
描
has
かれ
been
るのはこ
7
の外伝
years
なんですけれども
since
はい
the
どんなお気持ちで
Like
演じられた
Dragon
んでしょう
6,
か
Yakuza 6,
うん
and there was going to be another story about
あのー
Kiryu.
一回
So what did you
い
feel
つも
about
これ言
that?
ってることなんですけど、
So,
これでラストかなと思って。
Now, like I feel like every question that I'm asked, I always feel like this is going to be my last time to play Kiryu. And especially when we finished Yakuza 6, that was like the end of his story. But I really love the character Kiryu Kazuma. And being given a chance again to play out, act out Kiryu Kazuma's life again is such a happy thing. I'm able to act Kiryu Kazuma again and just happy about it. And he's like, yo, he was really psyched about it. So actually, we recorded the voice of Yakuza, or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth first. But after we released, we recorded all the audio, we started developing Yakuza, or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Then we decided we need to actually go ahead and show what kind of story Kiryu had while 7 was happening. And that's when we started recording.
だけどあれですよ、例えば龍が如くゼロもあったじゃないですか。
And Kuroda-san now talking about, but we had Yakuza 0 too, right?
また若かりし。
It seems like we would be able to act out young Kiryu Kazuma too. And as an actor, I feel like all actor who is really happy or interested, like feels enjoy acting out different aged characters of their own characters.
To Motomiya-san, would you tell us a little bit about how you felt about when you actually got the offer first, and also about your character, Shishida?
It's like, if you say the Yakuza series, it's like one of the legendary game series. So when we first got the offer, I really always wanted to be in it for sure. But then I was first contemplating, do I really have the right to voice? Like, am I even ready? And I actually asked to like my friends, like, should I really take the offer? But and my senpais has been in these game as well, so I just had all these thoughts in my mind. It took me, I asked for some time to decide, and I like swallowed, I just psyched up and decided I will take the role. So also the character. So actually, as an actor, I was playing a lot of the side roles recently. So all of a sudden now getting like this big role of a main role of a show or game. So I put all my strength in acting it out.
So Motomiya-san, you're also the general producer for Yakuza shows in Japan. With the production point of view, as a producer, how do you feel, and what do you think about Like a Dragon series?
So yeah, I have made the show called Nihon Toitsu for 10 years. And did a lot of we did a lot of collaboration with like different places. And there's like one thing that's similarity across all these shows or games that's been a long time. And there's always like someone who they actually have like a heart to the game series. And we have like talked and played with Yokohama-san, and all the game developers had like so much love towards this Yakuza series, and seeing like I actually realized like each person puts their heart and soul in this this whole game, so it felt like working with them was great. So when we talk to these actors, we always talk about like what kind of acting, or like we always talk about acting usually, but then every time I talk with Motomiya-san, we always talk about how it is like to be a producer all the time. So they would tell me like, oh, we're doing this kind of show, producing a show like this, and then while I talk about like producing the game like this and being able to actually share ideas and be able to study with him.
From each other. They shared a lot of stories, and they shared like how they do their work.
And asked a lot of questions to each other, and we pretty much like we were able to study each other's like works.
Right, shared our opinions.
本宮さんがどういうふうに演じられるかっていうのがありますけど、ちょっといつもと違う感じの
So Tati was like, yeah, I feel like this role is a little bit different than all the roles that you usually. Motomiya was like, yeah, actually, like it was more of a roles that I used to do back in the day, and I felt like pretty nostalgic when I was acting this role.
To Yamaguchi-san. So this character you're playing in the game, Tsuruno, it's more intellectual than eccentric. What do you think? What do you think about your character?
Usually, Kuroda-san actually talked about like actually Yamaguchi-san is more intellectual than eccentric usually.
He's whispering something into his ear.
So like usually he play out all these crazy eccentric characters in those shows, but
you know that you can talk.
Oh, actually, okay. So yeah, most of the work that it's usually people who goes wild, crazy. So this time around, like if I, to be honest.
I think I have more lines than Kiryu and Kuroda-san this time.
So when I first, it was like when I actually got this in the actual script, it was like, you sure, Yokoyama-san? I have so much lines than him.
What did you think when you actually read the script first?
So first, when I first got the offer, it was like, really? The Yakuza series? Whoa! Since, like, I usually do a lot of the actions. First, I thought I was offered as a motion actor, but then I was like, then I was told like, oh, you're the voice. I was like, oh, thank goodness, thank goodness.
How was the recording?
I was like, yeah, it was pretty smooth. Because like, so the characters they will be acting is using the Kansai dialect, but you guys are not from Kansai, right? So that's why I feel like they might have a little bit of struggling while acting this, but they were doing great. Are you guys actually used to speaking Kansai dialect?
Oh, we're not. So as I said, I'm doing the producer for this Yakuza show in Japan. So all the characters in the shows are talking in Kansai dialect.
But yeah, so I'm really glad that they were able to do pull off the Kansai dialect.
So now we want to ask Uika-san. So if I'm not wrong, I think you applied for this cabaret audition for this game. Is it correct?
So actually, during COVID, I first played the Yakuza series for the first time, and actually played Yakuza Like a Dragon at first. But then when I first played, I started playing the Yakuza series, and then since then I only talk about the Yakuza series on the radio, TV shows. I felt like the Yakuza series has opened up a different world to me. And when I heard about the cabaret audition, I was like, I really want to be in it. I really want to be in the games. So that's why I applied for the cabaret auditions. And then it was like, actually, yes, we did get the
application.
And actually, we were writing. The character that we actually asked Uika to do, we started writing the script, but then, and we actually were having her image when she was when this character, and then we saw her application, So that's why before we accept those auditions, we sent an offer first. But then also because it was like at the end of the year, so it was hard to reach. So that's why when during audition we ask Uika saying like, "Hey, does your agency know about you're here?" And she's like, "Yeah, no, I'm here all alone by myself." So
No matter what my agency says, I want to play this part. That's what she said at the audition.
But then we already gave an offer to her agency about this character, so we wanted to tell her that during the audition first. But then I guess we didn't want to.
But the Grand Prix of this audition will be on Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, right?
I was like, yes. So, and she's like, what about me then? Am I gonna show up in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? And he's like, no, you're not. So like, see, I wanted
these translators have a hell of a job.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth too, but I'm actually really honored to be able to be part of this game like this. They're like, what do you mean raw audition, raw cabaret audition? So in Japanese they were saying nama kaba audition, which means live action cabaret audition. So you won't be in there as a 3D character, but actually as a live action video feed as a cabaret audition, as a cabaret in the game.
Cabaret streams?
Yeah, is that live action cabaret this time?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Was worked with him recently.
Very
One
interesting.
of his show as a fisherman, and so that's why really interesting. Oh, and then now just like she was talking about I want to be in the Ryuga Gotoku too, or Yakuza series too, and then he was like, yeah, after working with a lot of other actors, I get it. I get like people messaging me saying Uika-san wants to show up in Yakuza. Uika-san wants to be in a Yakuza series from all around, and then actually saying if you keep on saying that, it might be a bad effect to actually be offered this role. So after hearing that, Uika-san was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be too eager to be wanting to be in the Yakuza.
So you love this series so much, and now you're in it. So how's your opinions towards the game change?
It's like I'm just completely like a pure fan. So being in it, like being in the game, like I was just.
And
like,
they say 45 minutes, and it's already 11:33.
Oh, this is how
Yeah.
you
I don't think it's gonna be
actually get
45.
into the game, and just seeing all these things.
Maybe then
feels,
45
everything was
for
so new to
Gaiden.
me, and I'm just super excited and happy.
Very possibly.
True.
So like it's actually everybody has like
Dedicate
a reaction.
25
Like, the
minutes
moment
looking at
they all
Ichi's
come into
ass.
the developer room,
Yes, please.
And everybody has like similar reaction.
The studio is just great. It's just amazing.
It's like as a small, I played Kung Fu, Spartan X, Kung Fu, when I was a kid, and just played a game back in the kid, and just seeing like the game developing world that I loved as a kid, and just seeing the studio like, oh, this is the place that the magics are made, and just kind of really surprised me.
And also they're very surprised about how many cameras they actually had in the studio.
They had like 50, and it's like, yeah, that's we record your body from all around to make the computer graphics, the 3D avatar for it.
And also the thickness of the script. They print it for the papers.
The script is just so big, and I couldn't even put it in the bag, and I felt like just carrying it might destroy my shoulders. And I actually did not. So all the people's scripts are written in this whole script, but I didn't want to read everybody else's script because I want to enjoy the game purely. Like as an actor, probably I should look at all the other people's lives, but as a fan, I was like, I don't want to see. It's like no spoilers, please.
When Yokoyama-san tried to tell her what happened in 8, Uika-san was actually trying to not to hear.
God, I feel so bad for the translator right now.
I'm trying to enjoy the game. Like I'm trying to avoid any
pay raises after this, I swear.
Oh, they
At
do.
the end of the video, there was another person. Unfortunately, he could not come to the event today, but we got the video message from him. So please check it out.
Oh, video time? Okay.
RGG サミットをご覧の皆さん、今回3代目西垂誉を演じた。
Wait, his name?
世界中から愛されている龍が如くシリーズに今回
Wait, Nishitani the third.
Nishitani 3?
Yeah, what is... Whoa, what?
少し前に来日して作品の収録をしたんです。
We heard you guys like Nishitani. Here's Nishitani 3.
今まで僕は声優としてのゲームキャラクターとしての作業もしたことがなくて、すごく新鮮で刺激的な楽しい作業でした。
So someone did speculate that this is a Korean actor, and looks like it is true.
拝見させていただいたんですけど、すごく迫力のある、あとリアルな感じの作品が出てて、もう個人的にもすごくワクワクしています。皆さんとゲームの中でお会いできること、僕も心から待っております。龍が如く7、ガイデン、名を消した男、期待してください。ありがとうございます。キム・ジェヨクでした。
That just made things very interesting.
Chat is
I'm
asking,
confused and
where's
interested.
Nishitani 2? Chat is saying.
Dead somewhere.
Thank you very much.
Majima, I guess.
You probably killed him with a cigarette.
Tell us a bit about this character played by Kim Jae-san.
Like, if you look at the trailer at the end, like he was like sitting in the top.
Does kind of have that little look like Nishitani, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think it's the hair.
Trailer.
Yeah, agreed.
Acting these characters, Nishitani Homare, but he actually showed Nishitani Homare. The name Nishitani Homare actually showed up as well. But this name he's a different Nishitani Homare Nishitani than the Nishitani Homare from Yakuza 0. He's the third. The name gets passed on by generation, so he has got that name and called the third patriarch of the Kijin clan.
So it's the same name, but it's a different character, right?
Exactly. So now, in the gameplay, I want people to pay attention to what kind of story that Nishitani Homare III has in this game.
Would you be able to tell us whether he's the enemy or the ally?
It was like, if you look at it, obviously it looked like an enemy, didn't it? He was like, hey, like he completely asked the name and he said, I don't have a name. You won't go off continuing saying, then let's go have a drink, right? So that obviously in the trailer it was like an enemy, but I can't give you any other details, but hopefully you guys can kind of get the feel.
ということで、キャストの皆様と一緒にお話を伺ってまいりました。最後に横山さん、改めて
Alright, so now, Yokoyama-san, would you tell us the release date for this, the man who erased his name?
Yes. This game's release date is going to be 2023, November 9th.
Mark your calendars, folks.
Started, so please
さあここで本宮さん、山口さん、ウイカさんにはご講談いただきます。
Thank you very much to all the guests, 本宮さん、山口さん、ウイカさん。
まず本宮さん、お願いいたします。
Would you give us some messages to your fans?
This time around, it was my first time actually working at voicing a game character. Like being able to see a little bit behind the scenes of game development and seeing like, oh, this game is made like so many people, so many new technologies. And I was so surprised of how crazy the game development was. And now that this is going to be a new game, hopefully, I feel like this is like one of the best games. Like I can't see exactly how this game would be released. So hopefully I can enjoy the game with you guys as well. So I would love to play the game when it's released as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
さあ続いて山口さんからもコメントをお願いいたします。
台本を読ませていただい
So
て、
after I read the script
現場で収録
and recorded in the studio,
出来上がりを見てたら
when I was like seeing how it was
想像を
built,
超えてました。
it was way
想像の
bigger
向こ
than
う側
I
なんで
expected. Like it
期待
was
してください。
went over and beyond. So
楽しみにして
please look forward
あり
to
がとう
it.
ございます。
Thank you very much.
そして最後にファーストサマーウイカさんから
First Summer
コメント
Wika
お願い
san,
いたします。
could you give some message to your fans?
So the Gaiden.
6と7と8をこうつないで
So
いく
it
ような
seems like
こう
the Gaiden
特別な
is a
作品
story
だ
that
と
would connect from
思い
6,
ますので、
7,
この
and
作品に
8.
関われたことを心
6,
から感
like a
謝し
dragon,
興奮しているんですけれ
and
ど
infinite
も
wealth. So I'm
もしかした
glad
ら
that I was
プレイヤーの皆
part
さん
of
とかファンの
that
皆さん
too.
から
And
ご覧になったら
maybe people
一にわかファンがシャシャリ出てきよってから
people
にって
who
いう
play
もしか
people
したら
who's
こう
a fan of all the
あんまりよく
Yakuza
思われない
series.
方が
Some
いたら
people
どう
might
しようかなっていう
be
不安も
really
すご
angry
い
at me, saying like,
あるんですけ
you just came in from like 7. How dare you, you
けど
noob?
きっ
But
とプレイヤーの皆
I
さん
I
とすごく近い距離で
I feel like I was
赤別のキャラ
able
クターを演出
to
してくると思いますので
I was able to act out the character as a player myself. So please, you might hate me, but please do not hate Akame. Okay, you can hate me, but do not hate the character
What the
Akame.
fuck is
Thank you.
happening?
That's a curious statement to make.
Yes, well, yes.
山口義行さん、ファースト
He's
サマー
this
ウイカ
event's
さん
case
でした
on, basically.
ありがとうございます
Thank you very much
Huge
for
fan
your
that got into the
visit.
game.
拍手でお送りください。
Thank you very much, Motomiya, Yasukaze-san, Yamaguchi,
I have a
Yoshiki-san, and
headache
First
now,
Summer
God.
Wika-san. Thank you very much.
Yes, Uika-san has like a gag of like, you can hate me, but do not hate this.
Yeah.
They seem pretty
So
cool.
she was
I'm
like,
looking forward to
"Please,
this.
You can
Same,
hate me,
same.
but
さあ
do
それ
not
ではで
hate
すね、
Akame,
次に移
please."
る前にもう
Alright.
お一方ゲストをお呼
We
びした
have
いと思
another
いま
guest.
す。龍が如く8で春日一番役を演じられます中
Please
谷和
welcome
弘さんです。
Kazuhiro Nakaya, who's
Here we
playing
go.
the role
Yeah,
of Kazzy
precious man,
Ichiban
precious man.
in Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Please welcome him to the stage.
Kasuga.
Just the free chairs? Interesting.
Hmm.
There you go.
My goat.
中
Oh,
谷さんよろしくお願いい
nice
たします。
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming today.
改めまして龍が如く8
So,
春日
hello.
一番役
Yes, I will be playing Kasuga Ichiban from Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Nice to meet you all.
さあということで
Copium
龍が如く
for
8
gameplay,
のダブル
please.
主人公を
So now we
演じる
have
中谷さん
double
と浦さんの二人が
protagonists
揃いましたけ
for
れども
Like a
横山さん
Dragon Infinite
今日は
Wealth
龍が
today
如く8
here on
について
stage.
新しい情
Anyone
報
tell me if
Yokoyama-san,
Infinite Wealth is like a Dragon
Could
8?
you give us more info, more new info about this game?
でもまあその前にですね
Yes,
ちょっと
but
先週
first,
突然公開させていただ
We
きました
did. I want
また
to
改めて
show
に
you
なりま
guys
すが
the video that we just released last week. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Is it gonna be the same one?
Just to see the ass again, yeah. it
Oh
is.
god, demonetized. Okay,
This
sorry
is what we
guys.
came to
Oh
see.
crap! Right, yeah. Oh
I'm
no.
gonna have to cover this. I'm gonna have to.
let your eyes, everyone.
Okay.
The one Twitch freedom that I actually get.
This is what we're up so late at night for.
Okay. Guys, we
was
saw
worth
the
it.
trailer already. Okay, you don't need to see this again. Let me just cover it for a little second.
Thank God for that sentence grab.
Yeah.
どこだここ
Lunch is served.
Here, is this
Oh,
better?
hell yeah.
Don't
The
look.
script wasn't the only thing that was thick on this game.
Oh shit.
She's gonna be a playable party member. Watch. She's gonna give him clothes after this cutscene.
I heard that was Erica Harlocker playing that her.
なんだよどうかしたか
I mean, the first time I saw this, I thought it was gonna be Dead or Alive Extreme, like
Oh, yeah.
number 4.
Oh yeah.
What's up, dude?
俺がどうかしたのか
Love that we get to see Ichi's full tattoo right there.
Oh yeah.
I love that it goes down all the way to the ass. I don't think anyone ever questioned that in LED.
It should
Yeah,
have been
here we
me
are.
to tattoo that on him.
Yeah, the tail go into the tail. Nice touch.
Should have went lower.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, that was kind of new. I think.
Yeah, that infinity symbol looked kind of like an 8.
There we go. We came here for 3 seconds of a CGI. Worth it.
映像をご覧いただきましたけれども、
Thank you very
こちらの
much.
映像、公開されるや否や、かなり話題となり、
I think it was
一番の裸でしたり、
everyone was talking
海外
about
の
the
いろんな
trailer.
現地にいたりっていうことも気になるんで
So
すけれども、
Ichiban was totally naked in the
ストーリーの
trailer,
内容
and
が全く
also
わから
he's
ない
at
って
this
いうと
beach
ころ
in a
も
foreign
かなりファンの
country.
皆さんの間で
What's
話題になってい
happening
ました
there?
が、これ一番はどういう状況なんですか？
こういう状況なんですね。
She's like, what's happening? He's like, that's happening. So in Yakuza 7 or Yakuza Like a Dragon, Kasuga pretty much started out where pretty much thrown away completely butt naked at a garbage dump in Yokohama Ijincho. And he started from nothing to Kasuga Ichiban at the end at the Like a Dragon. Was pretty like how he climbed up from nothing. So pretty much we wanted to kind of showcase, that from going back up again. Like I guess he's always like that. He'll start out kind of something like that all the time, just kind of thrown out
But you
completely
cannot-
butt naked.
But you cannot tell us where this is, right? It's in foreign country?
Yeah, just kind of foreign country. But yes, it's a foreign country. But
いわゆる PV 的な何か編集をしたもんじゃなくて、
So
これゲーム中に入ってる
that's actually that wasn't like a promotional video that was just made to showcase, but no, that's literally in the game. It's just a cut from literally an in-game footage that
Okay.
would be shown in game too.
発表するなら今回はこれぐらいがいい
So
かなと
I
思
was
って
like,
ちょっと
we thought that if we were gonna announce it, we would show off
ただどう
like
い
a
う流
little
れであの
sneak
シーンに
peek
たどり
of a
着くの
game
か
like
という
that.
のが全く予想はできないんですけれども。
I don't know how he's gonna end up on the beach totally naked.
Yeah, it's true. Like you can't expect, but maybe that's why that's a little charm. So he's like, yeah, it's like a promotional
I'm
video.
excited to
that
find out how.
Same. Aren't we all?
So it's a promotional video, so people can't guess what's gonna happen. But it was a great promotional video. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, that's great. It was like, it's really interesting how they were able to hide his junk like that. So, like recently, there was like a pretty
Not
popular
just-
person in Japan that was like, that was popular of not showing, acting like
Right.
he's completely naked. So people thought like, oh, we jumped in on the occasion, but no, it was just the timing wise.
It was just saying.
Yes, just where he was like, yo, Sega is insane, huh? Like that. I was like, yeah, that's right. I was like, oh yeah. He was like, you had some kind of sexy voice showing up in this video. I was like, I don't know about sexy, but like as a little situation, like maybe I had like a little bit of like the breathing was maybe sexual, but no, but it's like when I recorded
yes,
this
it's probably.
voice, I was wearing
Also,
clothes,
thank
so
you for
do
the 10
not
gifted
worry
subs,
that I
Bushin.
was
Thank you,
not
thank you.
butt naked when I recorded
And
it. He's like, of course you.
I wonder if they're gonna show gameplay of this.
But this scene, we did not record the audio matching the video, but we just recorded the audio first, and then we added the. We got
You did
that
such a
video.
great job.
Yeah, you really did a great job picking up the nuance of the situation. So yeah, I did my best. So hopefully you all would show how much my acting that I did.
龍が如く8って龍が如く
Yeah,
7の後
like Infinite Wealth is after Like a Dragon, like Yakuza Like a Dragon.
まあ出てきますよね。
So
だから
that's why.
横浜
So probably
まあ偉人帳
maybe Yokohama Ijincho might probably show up in the game as well.
Okay.
But
I had a feeling, because, yeah, it would be a little too early to discard of it completely.
that you'll probably be going to a location
Even though
this as well.
it's gonna be in 3 games by the time they release 8. So, 7, Lost Judgment,
I
Gaiden.
would not gonna tell more
yeah.
about this. Yes, I'm gonna shut my mouth about the location now. But yes, you'll the Yokohama and this location is like it's really well made. So please keep in mind. I can't tell you guys more. However, now that we have both of them here, and we can't just have them leave after we have them as a guest over.
Surprise?
Now that this game is dual main protagonists with Kiryu and Kasuga, so we wanted to kind of give you guys some kind of like service or like kind of fan service in a way. So
the trailer is a whole fan service segment.
I wanted to kind of show a little bit of a conversation scene that's in the game, and we want to kind of show you guys that now.
Okay, gameplay believers.
ことが済んだら
Okay.
大解散の尻拭いを手伝ってください。あんただって片足突っ込んだ当事者なんだからよ。わかった。
Oh shit. Oh god. Here it is. It's him. Dude, he looks so good with the hair. What the hell?
He kind of bad though.
He is.
長く生きてりゃこういう珍しいことが起こるんですよ。
So that's where the screenshot's from.
Yeah.
いっぱい待ってますよ。そうか。そうか。
He actually kind of looks like your average old man here, which is
そうっすよ。
not a bad thing.
He looks a lot better in motion.
Yes, definitely.
俺からも一つ説教しておくか。はい。お前。最後に何言ったんだ？
Psycho.
歴戦のキャバ嬢をあんだけ怒らせるなんて相当だぜ。
You know, the one thing that I see, I saw a bunch of people saying, "Oh, it's K-pop Kiryu. What have they done to my poor Kiryu?" And it's like, okay, as soon as a guy has his hair down, it's K-pop now, is it?
そんでこっぴどく振られました。
Oh?
南波と足立さんにも反省会してもらって。
Yo!
めちゃくちゃ謝って。
Excuse me? Hello?
What? That's just process.
Whoa!
There's so much to digest here.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
そうだ。桐生さんからも何かアドバイス。
Asking Kiryu for love advice? I don't know if that's the best idea.
なさそうだしな。
He is the sex master.
おい、今なんつった？
Listen, Ichiban, Kiryu doesn't have the best track record.
失礼なやつだな。
I mean, if you don't count the hostesses, like Jesus Christ, hundreds of them.
そうなんですか？
He's been around a few times.
結構マジで意外でした。
This is so good.
He's so surprised by it.
プロポーズとかしたことあります？
Say her name. Say her name.
Oh no, you see, I forgot about this lady that I fell in love with.
参考までになんて言った？
She just went off to America.
Where we're at, conveniently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
wait,
I'm
no,
afraid I
this is
can't
just-
help you, Ichiban. What?
What?
Damn.
Say her name, you coward.
Excuse me?
Oh.
No, they can't just leave us like that.
No.
This is the newest
Are you kidding me?
What the fuck?
気になるキーワードが
There were some keywords in the trailer in the conversation.
関係性が何か進んでいるようなこと
So there was something about Sayako. There's a relationship going on maybe with Sayako, like a proposing, a broken heart.
Yes, that's right. I was like, I can't say anything, but propose, broken heart. What are they talking about?
You know, I can't believe they actually did this, because this is like, what, the first relationship that carries over
It was my
from one
first
game to
time
another,
seeing that
kinda?
scene.
Kind
So
of, yeah.
I kind of felt like I was about to cry. It was like, yeah, like when we record each person's like voice.
The big question is, Kiru's still a virgin?
Like conversating like this. So when you were saying your lines, was his reaction exactly what you were thinking? How he would react? And it's like, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like he would probably act it out like that. Yeah.
So they recorded separately.
Yes. So yeah. So them hearing how that conversation goes is their first time hearing it like this. So when I actually record my lines, I would always imagine like them too. Say he'll probably say something like this when I say this.
春日は桐生に恋愛を聞くかな
And I was like, in my mind, like, would Kasuga ask Kiryu about love relationship?
こう恋愛事を聞いてくる人はまあいないだろ
It
う
was
な
like, who would ask anyone to Kiryu about love relationships? Like, I felt like we're still, you know, haven't, you know, have that much relationship between each other.
会話されてんのかっていうのはまだちょっとお話しできないんですけど、
Like, we can't tell you any details about why they're talking about this here, but you'll be able to find it in Infinite Wealth.
They cannot leave us like that. Oh my god. What?
First, it seems like
You know-
Kiryu knows Psycho now.
What if Psycho's just not part of the party anymore?
Kasuga apparently seems like.
Oh no way.
I can't, she's my healer, bro. Can't just leave her out like that.
The video that you
I mean,
saw.
we've seen an in-depth,
So the video
like
you
a
saw,
detailed
you
model shot of
cannot
both
guess
her
how the
and
story
Song
would
Holy.
some behind the
depending
scenes
on the
stuff.
video
So
you
she's
saw.
definitely in the game.
Dreamcast,
No idea
thank you for the
Like another
20
one.
gifted subs. God damn. Thank
Then
you.
there's like a main story.
Holy, thank you.
You would think like if you guess that main story is about Kasuga Ichiban's love story, no way that's gonna be the case. But
なんとなく
if you
2人の主人公がこういう感じで
so
絡むとこ
like
ろもあ
I
り
felt
ます
like
よってこ
we
とを
were able to kind of show that like yo the two main characters, the main protagonists would kind of have a conversation like this in game and
並
then
んでるっていうのがその W 主人公と言われるものの醍醐味ですよね。ファンの方は
being able to see these two main characters like side by side, that's like the strong aspect about having dual protagonists. Like that's just not like a service shot of them just being together, but it's like one of the main aspect of the game, right?
状態のシーンだったりもするんで
So like there are like different
ここにいた
scenes
あ
as
でも
well.
ああいろいろありますからね
So like
はいお二人
to
も
get
ご存
to
知
this
ですけど
place, there's a lot of things has happened too. So you know,
まあちょっとしばらくの間
but for a while.
このシーンを置かずにファンの
Just,
方は
just look at this scene and use this as pretty much
Okay, guys, hear me
some
out.
nutrients for,
It didn't work with Psycho, so
satisfying your
Ichiban
itch
tries with
of
Songhui, and she
Yakuza.
becomes playable because she accepts.
前に出したその
Yes.
ヤドカリの映像だ
Oh,
と
that video.
The show's gonna kill us for this, but yeah, I would love to see that.
You probably can watch the beach scene and this scene, and it's like, well, those two scenes are completely two different scenes. So I don't know if you guys can get that Yakuza series itch by just watching those two videos, but
メインストーリーはちょっとすごい
but the main story is has a
二
grand
人のこ
epic
う関係性
story.
がこうなるまでがやはりそのセブンの
もある
外伝で
しまあこのシーン
So
の
she
中
asked
の
like, oh, so in the Gaiden, maybe we might be able to get more information why they were able to conversate like this. And he's like, oh, maybe, could be, but also like in the actual game, you'll be able to like in Infinite Wealth, you'll be able to get more information of why they were able to kind of have their relationship in that level of like have them communication.
Also, this is the release date for both titles.
Yes.
On the left is the man who erased its name. It's gonna be released on November 9th, 2023, and also Like a Dragon 8 Infinite Wealth will be released in early 2024.
どうかこの2作品ご期待いただければと思います
Please look forward to
龍
these
が如
two
くセブン外伝
games.
名を消した男そして龍が如く8の発売まで皆様楽しみにお待ちく
Please
だ
look
さい
forward to both of the titles.
さあそこで、ここでですねお時間が迫ってまいりました
Alright, I guess we
皆さん
gotta
It's
wrap it
almost
up.
time.
龍が如くファンの皆
So
さんの
would you give some
That's
comments
all.
and messages to your
Please.
fans?
中谷さんからコメント
First,
をお願いします
Nakaya-san.
はい、今、RGG サミットをご覧の皆さん
That's about what I was expecting, honestly. Like,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
it would be very difficult to top the previous summit.
Dragon Infinite
The previous
Wealth.
summit did something I don't think they can do again anytime soon.
You'll be able to see people, Kasuga, who became part of your family, and you'll be able to see their characters in the game as well.
ちょっとお兄ちゃんの桐生さんに甘える春日なんかが見られ
Like
たり
maybe you might be able to see Kasuga, who's kind of like in a way talking with his older brother Kiryu Kazuma kind of style. Being able to see this kind of brotherly relationship would be pretty cool. So please look forward to this game.
Thank you very much.
そして
Thank you,
黒田さんお願いい
Nakaya-san.
たします
And Kuroda-san.
はい、まず
Yes.
8
So Infinite Wealth
本当に
in this game.
私は台本当然読みましたけ
Yes,
ども
of course I read the
本当に
script,
想像を超え
but
ます
you cannot like completely. It's out of what you can expect.
It's beyond imagination.
Yes. you'll be like, oh, that's how it leads up to the story. There's like so many situations where like, oh, that's how it goes. So you will be really surprised and you will enjoy. And also the Gaiden, a man who erased his name. The story is incredible. Like after this game, the game designed, and then I got the script. I was like, thank goodness this Kiryu Kazuma didn't end at just 6, but thank goodness we were able to get more story. And then
Okay, Koroda,
I would want to
how much
enjoy
did they pay
this
you to say
story,
that?
this series
Be
more.
honest.
And thank you very
Be
much.
honest.
Who are also people
Come on.
who also acted with me, like Yamaguchi-san, the people who I known since like 30 years ago. Like, so especially Yamaguchi-san, he was like such a like eccentric, energetic person. Now he's like matured, and being able to act with them was such an honor and happy. Also, people, if you can watch their show, Nihon Toitsu. So like it's a completely different character from their show. So please, if you're a fan of them, please enjoy their different characters that will be acting other than the Nihon Toitsu, their Yakuza show. So please enjoy and please be excited for the game.
Thank you very much, Kuroda-san. And at last, please give some messages. Yokoyama-san.
Like, thank you very much.
He's gonna announce Dead Souls now.
For coming and watching. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this show, the summit. First, let's talk about Like a Dragon Gaiden. And so first, so now the game, so now it's called Yakuza Like a Dragon in the state, in English. So I'm glad that people started accepting the name change as Like a Dragon. So now, and also for people who accepted Kasuga Ichiban as another character alongside of Kiryu Kazuma, and now that I'm here as a producer here, general producer of this whole show, the game, and I want to present what the fans want, and I feel like I have made a great game that the fans would want. But I would want to, if I want to share more information about the game details, we can't give you guys a little detail, but I actually got this a little.
Called it.
RGG Summit Fall.
We have RGG Summit Fall 2023 to show you more information about.
We already have the next summit announced.
All right.
Called it.
So we will
Froob was
have
right.
a similar show again in fall.
Take my tinfoil hat off.
And give you guys what
The visionary.
you guys want, more information about the game. So please look forward to the next summit. So it's pretty much like, it says fall, right? So it's pretty much like the same as last year. And she's like, so
Is it okay to assume that it's going to be in September?
And she's like, yeah, maybe, pretty much. He's like,
We'll probably have more info by then, right?
Yeah, they're gonna announce Niche 24 in that summit.
But, well,
I still can't believe they did that. What's up with Niche Sunny the Third?
Yakuza Infinite Wealth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth as well.
Thank you very much, Yokoyama-san.
さあこれをもちまして RGG サミット
So I guess this is time to end RGG Summit Summer 2023.
Thank you all for watching, and also thank you very much for Yokoyama-san and to everybody over here.
Kuroda-san and Nakaya-san, thank you very much.
これからの龍が如くスタジオに
Please
ど
look
うぞご期
forward
待ください。
to upcoming
皆様ありがとうございまし
titles
た
and upcoming info from RGG Studio. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, and thank you all. Hopefully you all enjoyed our translation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
それが大人ってもんだ。
当たり前やん。
見かけ
Yeah, definitely.
We'll need to analyze it frame by frame. Bloody hell.
Uh-huh.
I'm very glad that Akiyama was in the cinematic intro, because I hope that means that they haven't forgotten about our boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, is this really it? Maybe they're gonna show up at the very last second, like, hey guys, we do actually have an announcement.
No,
They're gonna pull a judgment, definitely.
That's it.
The Shinada spin-off, guys, we have it.
Just take the baseball manager minigame from 6. Just have Shinada be the manager.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Are you guys up for talking about your thoughts?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, what do we think of this summit today? Let's have a certain order, I guess, or we'll just probably go as we speak. Let's start with Froob. What do you think?
Sure. Liked talking to the actors. Always actually am quite appreciative of like listening to their thoughts and stuff. Glad they fixed the audio mixing like within the first 10 minutes, which is good because it was very hard to hear.
Yeah.
Homore Nishtani the Fud. I'm still stuck on that. I'm so excited. But I really like the scene. I really like the cutscene from 8. I think Nakia is right in that there is something special seeing like the two protagonists together and just able to have a conversation like that. Like, and that's not a subject I was expecting either.
I don't think I ever expected Ichiban to ask Kiryu for love advice of all things.
Say her name, coward.
What did you think, Gokudoni?
Honestly, my brain is still mush. From the moment that they mentioned the proposal, I've just tried to process everything and have consistently failed. This is the Like a Dragon 8 event, or effect, rather. Because I love everything that I've seen, but the more discussion-based side of me just wants to overanalyze every syllable that was being said. So now I'm already thinking of a script that will be like, okay, this is the reason why they didn't get married, or this is the person that Joryu proposed to, and this and that. And I love everything, but I have to be the negative guy and say that maybe they should have left off the trailers from Summer Game Fest and the other showcase and actually saved them for this. Then it probably would have been a more unanimous praise. I mean, for us, this is amazing, but generally, I can imagine.
No, I think
probably would have had more impact. Yeah,
and also with the way they did it, with showing one trailer at one showcase and then the other at the other one, it might have set expectations as to maybe some people expected for there to be a new announcement, like a port or maybe Judgment 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
What about you, Kamurochobros? What did you think?
I still had to process, like y'all said, that conversation between Ichi and Joru right there, like them dropping that bombshell about just like a marriage proposal, and I've been around a few times. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that took me a minute to like process in my head. That was the biggest thing for me. It was cool seeing all the actors on stage and everything. Hopefully we'll see more of Like a Dragon 8 at the fall RGG Summit. You called it, man. Y'all called it.
Yeah.
I think I kind of saw that coming. We discussed that too. It's like it was really weird that they used like a season to describe this one. So next one might be more information filled for us. So
I would have. Sorry, go on.
No, I'm just really looking forward to it.
I would have thought they might have done the next summit after Gaiden drops, because that way we probably would expect gameplay on Yakuza 8, but scheduling another one before the release of Gaiden is interesting. I can only wonder what they're going to show.
Because they said like September, right?
Yes, and Gaiden is coming out in November,
right? Maybe the 15th.
Man, I'm still trying to take in this cutscene myself.
I need to watch it back.
Same.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same. Well, we all know what to do. Get your thumbnails with the red circles ready, and then
Pog face, everything.
Pog face. Oh, hell yeah.
I don't do the YouTube game well enough at the moment. I need actual like pictures of Pog face.
Oh yeah. Here's what I do. Okay, I just record a video on OBS. I start like the start recording button, and in front of my webcam, I just start doing different expressions, and that's how I get.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever works, dude.
I mean, as soon as you dislocate your jaw, you know it's a good pog face.
Oh, you know how it is. But yeah, I guess where new announcements are involved, I already kind of went into this not expecting a new announcement. I kind of memed on, Dead Souls port, come on, let's go. But realistically speaking, I didn't expect anything new. And also, can we give a big shout out to the translators? Because holy crap.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Oh my God,
yes,
yes.
1000%.
2 translators,
Amazing.
like 6 different people that they have to interpret.
Whenever
It makes me
anything goes
so-
wrong as well, people just blame the translators, and it's just not their fault at all. Like,
No.
it must be one of the most stressful things
No.
ever.
Yeah, especially in Japanese, because it's so situational. My God, if he doesn't get a raise after this, because he basically translated for 7 people at once. Jesus Christ.
God, yeah.
I studied translation in university, and we did take a lot of lessons on like interpretation, live interpretation, and there's just multiple processes going on in your brain. Like, first of all, you take the information, and then you analyze it in your brain, and then you try to translate it in your brain before you speak the translation, and then the actual speaking comes, and then you have to pick and choose your words carefully, because it's very easy to like mess up in the heat of the moment. And I just feel like translation in general is a job that's not appreciated enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
and by the way, the noob drop. Highlight of the whole stream. Him saying the word noob.
Dude, I wish I can find that, but that was so good. Yeah, I have no complaints. It's about what I expected. We got a couple new cutscenes, and it was nice seeing all the actors and just gathering together here, like with you guys. Just want to say thank you guys so much. Like, it's been a blast.
It has been.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Maybe, like, I don't know. We'll see about how the fall summit goes, but if chance presents itself again, maybe we can do this again.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not
I'd
4
be
a.m.
honored.
next time.
Yeah, please,
Thank
not
you.
4 a.m.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. It was still dark when I started airing this. Jesus Christ.
I've been awake since yesterday.
Yeah, same. I've been muting my microphone because the birds have been outside chirping for the last like 2 hours.
Right, yeah, fair
I
enough.
hope y'all won't have work or anything tomorrow.
No, I'm good.
Okay,
pretty
good.
much.
Nice thing
Yeah.
about being a streamer, I make my own hours.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, Twitch tells me I don't make money.
Oh my God, that. Jeez, I've seen the. Okay, we're not going to talk about it, but the
Nope.
revisions. Jesus Christ.
The 70-30 thing, right?
Oh,
Yep. As someone who's on the very cusp of that, I have strong feelings that we should not go into.
I bet, yeah.
Fair enough.
You can do it. That's all I'm going to say.
Appreciate
believe
it.
in
No,
you.
I need to. I'm actually taking it as a positive. I need to up my game because actually, like with all of you, I'm actually like really a little awed because like I just do live stream stuff. I want to get into proper edited like actual YouTube content for the series and like just stuff like obviously like you did, Leon, with the enemy rando is something that
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to do
Mhm.
in my like week off from GDQ.
Mhm.
I got into this thing called Tears of the Kingdom and lost all my time, so I'm not cut out to be a YouTuber by the looks of things. But I want to give it a
No,
go.
like I'm confident that if you just put your mind to it, you can do it. But I think a lot of people do underestimate how difficult it is, especially when you do everything alone.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You try to
Yeah.
schedule your own streams, you try to plan out your own streams, and then say, for example, you want to take that VOD and make something out of it, like you want to get some clips. Like, first of all, just finding clips is a very tiring task, especially, again, if you do it by yourself and nobody's helping you. You do that, and then you gather the actual footage, you put them into the editor, and then when you start the editing, that's also a whole different beast of its own.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like so many people edit in like different ways as well. The way that I have started to do like the enemy rando one is I'm going back, looking through it, making timestamps of okay, this is good, and it's like I have like a set time that I would like the video to be, and it's so hard to narrow it down to that. It's like you actually have to be like really vigilant and say, no, this is just not good enough. Get it out.
Oh yeah, Tell me about it. Man, I don't know what else to say. Gaiden is looking really fun. I mean, the goddamn gameplay, dude. The cigarette. The cigarette.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, dude, I popped off.
Same. For those who
Amon drones.
If there's anyone in the chat that missed it right now, it's coming. But man,
But I mean, the drones.
yeah,
How?
look at
Why?
them. God, Agent just looks out of this world, almost literally, because Amon.
I can't wait to try that. It looks so much fun. It's nice. It's like a breath of fresh air.
It really is.
My God,
I'm curious if there's going to be an Amon fight in that game.
Oh yeah, that
He's
is.
gonna be Joryu.
Here we go.
Question is it just gonna be Shin again or someone else?
True.
Ah, good point.
I wonder if it'll have connection to the Amon scene in LAD. In LAD.
Oh yeah, maybe he's gonna fight Shin here, and then that's how you see them talk in 7.
Yeah.
Oh hey Kiryu, you're actually a pretty chill guy. Let's become friends.
Yeah, all this animosity over like the last 20 years, I forget about it.
Hey Shin Amon, I have the perfect target for you. His name is Ichiban Kasuga. Man,
Asked him about love advice, and then it's like, oh yeah, so why did you talk up to that Shin guy? What happened there? Oh yeah, don't worry about it. He's an old acquaintance. I was his godfather.
So between Gaiden and 8, which one are you most excited for, all of you?
Ooh.
I love my turn-based gameplay, so 8.
I can't decide. I mean, narratively, I'm still trying to process Like a Dragon 8, as I've said, but just the way that Agent is structured, because I'm a huge fan of character action games, a part of me wishes that you can irreparably break Dragon Engine because of how everything will flail around with the electric wires.
I'm excited for the ragdolls with that.
Oh yes, that. Jesus, that would be. Imagine that in Yakuza 6. Like, dear God, how many
Oh my-
crashes would there be?
You're gonna have thugs raining, literally.
Everyone just ascends to the sky for no reason. Jeez.
I think between the Gaiden looks amazing. Like there's no need to even say it. But overall, I think I'm looking forward to 8 more because, well, it's the bigger game. But size kind of doesn't really have much to do with it. But it's just 7 introduced so many lovable characters, and the thought of seeing them go on a journey again is really exciting to me. And now that they dropped the romance bomb, that's another reason to look forward to it.
I still can't believe they did that. That still just is insane to me.
Same.
The romance tease. I just can't believe they showed that. They can't leave us hanging like that, man.
Let's just try to think about it this way. This is kind of the first relationship that carries over to more than one game. I want to talk about the previous examples, but I also don't want to spoil things for people who didn't play stuff. But so it's difficult.
Yeah, because I lost my train of thought. Good. Because I thought to myself, I wondered whether LAD8 was gonna do the kind of same kind of things that Yakuza 2 did, because obviously a lot of the aspects of LAD are very similar to OG Yakuza in a way, and relationship sub-story, or not sub-story, but relationship story, that was a big part of 2.
Yes,
it's gonna be a big part of 8. Yeah.
I just really hope please, I hope they don't write off Saiko. She's an amazing character. Too soon to waste her.
I wonder if it's a setup, because I wonder if that conversation between Ichi and Kiryu is going to be really early on. Then something's going to happen, kind of like after the Sawashiro fight in LAD, and then time period that we don't know what happens in the middle. Ichi wakes up in Hawaii, and then is Saiko going to go and get him back? Because my thoughts are, we keep thinking, Ichi's friends are going to be his party again. What if they're Joryus? What if they're Kiryus?
Good point.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
I keep on just dreaming of since if they're going to be in Hawaii, just seeing Sayama again.
I was gonna talk about that. What if we actually do see Kaoru return and it's like this
Yeah, because if that conversation is hinting at Kiryu potentially talking about Kaoru, like, ooh.
Ichiban, I know a thing or two about love. 5 hours later, oh shit, Kaoru, what are you doing here?
No, he just.
What if she's in his party?
Ooh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
If they're in America, hey.
I mean, she's working for the CAA, right? What if Ichi's party is Kaoru and Joji? Just get Joji back.
Joji as well, yeah. That will be a reason to bring him back. Hey, what if Gary's in there too?
Yes. Yes.
I'm here for it.
Same.
I was thinking we technically had an American that we could use in the series that got a very good design that wasn't used in LED Ishin. Mac.
Yes,
that's true.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my
yes, yes.
Make him a playable party member.
Yes.
If not a playable party member, at the very least, like a master of some sort. Maybe.
No, I want him
reintroducing
as a playable
Revelations.
party member, my guy. I want a playable party member, Mac.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Bring back Revelations.
Yes, bring back Revelations.
Yeah,
Have like some
Revelations.
hidden skill for him for Revelations.
Maybe one day. I would love to see
Yeah,
that.
they could really go into like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could really go into like the RPG aspects of hidden classes and like doing a sub story and like getting a master from that unlocks like a hidden class or something, or like dual classes, like you can mix two classes together. Like Mac would make a good like paparazzi class where he teaches you how to take pictures, and then like the camera can be used to like take selfies to buff your defense, flash enemies to stun them, etc.
Oh god, that actually sounds pretty fun.
RGG, this advice is free. Take it.
True, true. And we don't know anything about the gameplay yet, but stuff like being able to move around, I think, in combat might be nice.
Ooh, yes, please.
Just quality of life changes, because I think, again, for being their first venture into RPG, 7 is really, really, really good.
Agreed.
Yes.
I think if they just add a few like quality of life changes, they're good to go. And also more elemental attacks, please.
Yes.
Because like holy crap, they're lacking in 7.
I kind of like how simple it is. Like, LAD has essentially like 6 weaknesses. You've got your blunt stuff, knife, gun, and then your elements of fire, lightning, and ice. And I'd like them to add more elements, but I do kind of like that simplicity. I don't want them to add like too much.
Oh,
like,
true.
Again,
yeah.
light and darkness. Lad was, the whereabouts of light and darkness. And with this series, light and darkness would make so much sense.
It would.
The thing that
The
irked
only
me...
problem... Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Go on.
The only problem I had with Yakuza 7's combat, because I thought it was almost flawless, was the grind right before the Majima fight, because he was so fucking overpowered, and no amount of side content I feel like could have prepared you for that. So you had to... Wasn't there like a tower that you could like climb and just keep on like grinding and leveling up? I feel like that was the only weakness of that game.
The arena?
There was
Like
the Sotenbori arena right before that fight.
Yeah. That one, yes.
Let me just say this. I'll put it in the words of some comment that I had once upon a time. If that fight was not a difficulty spike, I think people would riot.
Fair point.
Right, you're right. Yes.
It's kind of... I don't know about you guys, but I think the Majima and Saejima fight is more difficult than Kiryu's, surprisingly. What do you think, Froob? No?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
if you, in terms of also like obviously I've done it like casually a lot, but like in terms of the speedrun, it kills more runs.
Oh god.
Interesting.
It's like there's it's funny because there's actually like with speedrunning it, I know all the mechanics of that fight like in and out, and like there's certain rules. When you get like Majima to like a certain HP threshold, you'll get doppelgangers. You can't progress the fight until the doppelgangers are dealt with. Then you get him come in. Once he gets like half HP, you can't actually finish the fight until Saijima's at least half HP, and you can't finish the fight until Blade Kill comes out. So you always know Blade Kill will come out the very first turn after Saejima buffs. That's the key rule. That's what we have to like be careful of in the run. So even with knowing that, you still have to prepare for that. It's still nasty.
Right.
With the Kiryu fight, there's a gimmick that unironically is we should all know what the gimmick is, and I won't say what it is for people who haven't played the game, but it's a very useful gimmick, and I think you can work around that. I'd actually say the hardest fight is the boss fight after Kiryu. That one's nasty.
Oh yeah.
Is it because of the
boss fight
counter
wasn't
system?
that bad.
What was that?
Is it because of the counter system?
Kind of. Yeah. That fight will always counter any kind of essence or summon damage.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it's weird because the stun or the fear that happens in that fight is a very special version of fear that only lasts for 1 turn instead of the usual 2 that every other debuff in that game lasts for. But the real issue is the fact that he also gives himself 10% extra attack, and with that fearsome counter attack, he can one shot you. It's disgusting. It's like 600 damage.
God damn.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I've never went into the technicalities of the fights, but that like stuff like that is always interesting for me to know, because usually just when it comes to any fights with Yakuza, there's always these gimmicks, right? You might not see them at first, but you know, with time, maybe by replaying the game again and again, you'll get to understand them more. I think this is... I'll just say this. Maybe in the fall summit, we'll get that Dead Souls announcement. Better hope, fellas. Pray. I'll day to day, I'm gonna pray for that announcement, because yeah.
I'll keep saying it doesn't need a Kiwami Fiol, even though I believe it does.
Yeah, I'll take a Kiwami or a non-Kiwami even. I just want Dead Souls again.
I'll just take whatever at this point, yeah.
Oh yeah. D-make, as far as I'm concerned.
People would enjoy that game a lot more if the FPS was a lot higher.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Is there anything else you guys would like to say before we call it a day?
Just thanks for having me and thanks for watching, everyone.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
It was a blast.
Yeah. It was an honor, genuinely. Thank you all for being here.
It was... I had a lot of fun just hanging out with you guys.
It was nice to hook up with actual other Yakuza content creators.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think this is the first time I kind of did it on a scale like this, where it's like 4 or 3 different people. And yeah, it was fun. And again, maybe if chance allows it, we can gather again for the fall summit.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. It's been a lot of fun once again, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you sometime soon.
Yeah,
of course.
Cheers, guys.
Great.
Bye-bye then. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Alrighty, fellas. It's just you and me now. How are you guys doing? Come on. Let it out. Come on. It's okay, talk to me. I know you've been holding a lot of stuff to say, and you couldn't say it because we had some very honorable guests, but it's okay. It's just you and me now. I can't really think of much more to say at this point. I feel like I said most of what I wanted to say. I thought the stream has ended. No, I just left the call. But I mean, there's really not much more to talk about. But yeah, it's like 7:30 a.m. here. I woke up like 3 p.m. yesterday. No, 2 p.m. I probably couldn't sleep even if I wanted to. Oh, the music is a little loud. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I see a lot of people complaining. I think people just had too high hopes or expectations. True. I tried to tell you guys, or, you know, just beforehand, really. Don't expect anything big, fellas. We can hope, but just keep in mind that at the end of the day, it's hopes. It's nothing more than that. And again, realistically speaking, I thought they were gonna show a little more of Gaiden, a little more of 8, but that's about it. People expected it to be like the last summit. You see, that's a mistake. The last summit had 5. Technically 5 games. And just think about it this way. With like 2 games on the way, do you really expect for that summit to be topped? No. No way. At least not yet. Maybe the fall summit is gonna have an announcement or two, but it remains to be seen. Yeah, I was hoping they would show a surprise, but you know, it is what it is. We still do have 2 whole games to look forward to. Gaiden looks amazing, 8 looks amazing, and we have another summit already to look forward to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of the translators, man. God, it's so easy to... I mean, you know, at first they did have that audio mixing issue, but they did fix it quickly, kind of. But try to put yourself in their position. You hear someone talking, and you have to talk at the same time. If your brain is not cut out for it, then, you know, it's a very difficult job. Yeah, I can't wait for the fall summit either. When will they add Leon in the game? Yeah. Yokiyama, call me. I can't believe they had 2 people for 7. Yeah. Sorry for repeating a lot, but it doesn't only say early 2024. I'm pretty sure it says first 10 days of the year in Japanese for Yakuza 8. Okay, that's interesting. I'm looking forward to 8 either way. Also, we had so many gifted subs today. It's been insane. I tried to thank you guys accordingly, but you know, the summit was going on. There was a lot of talking, and also. I didn't want to just say, hey guys, thank you for this and that every now and then. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your generosity, and thank you all for joining today's stream. It's been a lot of fun. I need to go rest up a little bit, I think. I'll see you in the next stream, hopefully very soon. Bye-bye for now, you guys. Also, don't forget, Nishtani the Third Noob. Bye-bye.